Hey there, beautiful souls. Join me as I take on the powerful and life-changing challenge of breaking free from self-sabotage in just 1 week, all in the pursuit of true happiness. Have you ever felt like you're your own worst enemy, constantly standing in your own way, like no matter how hard you try, something deep down keeps holding you back from reaching your goals and living a life full of joy? If so, you're not alone. This all too common phenomenon is called self-sabotage, and it's something almost everyone faces at some point in their life. Self-sabotage is more than just a bad habit. It's a sneaky, subconscious pattern of behavior that affects every area of our lives, our relationships, careers, health, and even how we care for ourselves. It's often driven by deep-rooted fears and beliefs that we aren't good enough, smart enough, or deserving of success. But here's the truth. This fear is just a lie. You are worthy, you are enough, and you absolutely deserve a life filled with happiness, purpose, and fulfillment. Let me break it down for you. Self-sabotage can appear in many forms, and it's often disguised as procrastination, fear of failure, or even perfectionism. Sometimes it's the fear of success, the fear of change, or the fear of judgment from others. Whatever the case may be, these fears are often rooted in one thing, the belief that we are not worthy of greatness or happiness. But what if I told you that these beliefs are holding you back from something extraordinary? What if I told you that you have the power to break free and achieve your wildest dreams? The first step is understanding what's going on beneath the surface. When we sabotage ourselves, we're essentially sending a message to our subconscious that we don't believe in our own potential. And as a result, a vicious cycle starts. Negative self-talk creeps in, we doubt our abilities. And soon, we start to thinking we're not good enough to succeed. We might tell ourselves that we're not smart enough, talented enough, or experienced enough. But here's the thing. Success has nothing to do with how perfect or prepared we are. It's about having the courage to take action, to trust ourselves, and to believe in the process even when it feels scary or uncertain. A huge part of self-sabotage is the habit of playing it safe. We cling to comfort, familiarity, and what we already know. Sure, it feels safe, but is it really living? Or are we just going through the motions stuck in a rut? Life isn't meant to be lived on autopilot. It's meant to be embraced, explored, and fully experienced. But when we play it safe, we rob ourselves of the chance to grow, to take risks, and to create something amazing. Another form of self-sabotage that many of us deal with is perfectionism. We set these sky-high standards for ourselves, and when we don't meet them, we beat ourselves up. We start believing that we're never good enough. But here's the reality. Perfection is a myth. It's an impossible standard that leaves us constantly feeling inadequate. The key to overcoming perfectionism is to remember that the journey is more important than the destination. Celebrate your progress, embrace your imperfections, and give yourself the grace to learn along the way. Now, let's talk about comparison. It is that nagging tendency to compare ourselves to others, often leading to feelings of inadequacy. We scroll through social media, seeing others' highlight reels and think, why am I not there yet? Why don't I have that? But here's the truth. Everyone has their own struggles, challenges, and setbacks. No one's journey is perfect, and what we see on the outside is rarely the full picture. Focus on your own path. Honor your unique journey, and trust that your time will come. But what causes all of this self-sabotage? Why do we hold ourselves back even when we know deep down that we're capable of more? It often stems from childhood conditioning and societal pressures. We're taught from an early age that we need to be perfect to achieve and to succeed at all costs. Failure is seen as something bad, something to avoid at all costs. We internalize these messages and develop a mindset that's driven by fear, anxiety, and self-doubt. But here's the breakthrough moment. There's a shift, a spark of realization when we say, enough is enough. I'll never forget the moment I realized I was sabotaging my own happiness. It was a wake-up call, a painful realization, but also an incredibly empowering one. I recognized that I was the one holding myself back, and I had the power to change that. From that point on, I made the decision to confront my fears, challenge my negative thoughts, and take small steps toward the life I truly wanted. This journey wasn't easy, it wasn't fast, and it definitely wasn't a straight line, but it was so worth it. Every step, every challenge, and every moment of growth brought me closer to my true self. And that's what I want for you too. Self-sabotage doesn't have to control your life. By recognizing your patterns, shifting your mindset, and taking consistent action, you can break free and start living the life you've always dreamed of. It's about letting go of limiting beliefs and stepping into your true power. It's about embracing the imperfect, messy, beautiful process of becoming the best version of yourself. If you've ever struggled with self-sabotage, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your story. What are the ways you've held yourself back? And what steps have you taken to break free? Let's create a supportive community here where we can all share our experiences and help each other grow. And if you're ready to take your personal growth to the next level, don't forget to check out my next video on building self-confidence and cultivating self-esteem. Together, we can tackle this journey of self-improvement one step at a time.